Hello to one and all. My name is Lakshay and I'm an intern at LEXIS and Co. Today's topic would be intercepting phone calls in the name of security. In a recent development, Delhi High Court received a detailed affidavit from the Union government. This allowed them to monitor intercept phone calls of any individual who resides in India. This was filed in response to the plea which opposed the generalized surveillance of citizens by the government. The bench of Chief Justice D.N. Patel and Justice Jyoti Singh heard the PIL from two societies which claimed that citizens' right to privacy was being endangered, which fundamentally is true, but moving on. The society specifically named programs like Central Monitoring System, also known as CMS, Network Traffic Analysis, which is known as NETRA, and National Intelligence Grid, which is known as NAT Grid. The plea for Central Public Interest Litigation and Software Freedom Law Center has contended that these surveillance systems will allow the central and state agencies to intercept all the communication in bulk, which will be in direct violation of fundamental rights of privacy and in contravention to Puttaswamy's judgment as well. Prashant Bhushan, the senior advocate who was appearing in the NGOs, urged the Apex Court to constitute a committee under the aegis of retired judge and High Court to Supreme Court and find out what the government was doing. The government's response to this was bold. Bhushan further said that the Apex Court is considering a petition regarding the alleged targeted surveillance by Israeli spyware Pegasus. Well, obviously the Israeli spyware Pegasus is far more inclined towards spyware technology, and general surveillance matters are not required to be done with spyware technology. Moving on, general surveillance, which is being done in three ways using the comprehensive monitoring system NETRA and NATGRID as mentioned above, are not in regard to any particular position, and they have not been per se legally fulfilled. It is also to be noticed that these systems particularly work when you type in certain key phrases, which will trigger the tracking software and lead the software to all the data which you'll be sharing on a site. The same was told by Bhushan when he was talking about how a whistleblower named Eden Snowden revealed all of this to the world. Eden Snowden revealed all of this while he was working in close context with United States government, and he told each and everyone in the world how United States government constantly keeps monitoring their citizens and how certain key phrases would trigger a background check without you even realizing anything. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, on the other hand, says petitioners were not aware of the statutory rules. All the instances of interception have been carried out with proper permission, and it is permissible under Section 69 of Information and Technology Act 2000. Everything is on record, and I insist on using the word interception instead of phone tapping, is what was said by Mr. Tushar Mehta. Bhushan did not forget to take the opportunity and stated that phone tapping was the least of things which we had to worry about. They were monitoring the entire internet and tapping anything and everything that they could see of the citizens of India. The Union government in previous statements had mentioned that there is no blanket permission for any agency to intercept or monitor or decrypt any messages under the three surveillance programs, that is CMS, NETRA, NATGRID. All the government defended itself by saying that monitoring is necessary so the nation can be protected from grave danger possessed by terrorism, cybercrimes, radicalization, drug cartels, etc. These programs help make the monitoring robust and speedy. Bhushan in his early arguments had made a point that the travel plans of citizens had their financial details cannot be intercepted unless they are in larger public interest. However, according to information received under RTI, 7,500 to 9,000 applications were granted every month, and the committee granting such requests met only 2 times a month. This only goes to show that the requests which are being granted have no basis, and to meeting 2 times a month to grant such requests is completely haywire. Bhushan suggested formation of another committee which will overlook this committee and investigate on how these permissions are being given. This will help target how the entire security of the nation is going on. That was it for today. My name is Lakshay, and I hope you understood whatever you were trying to.